Alright guys, winter is coming fast and we have a lot of mods to put on the F-150 Tremor, and I would like to get them done before the snow falls, everything gets iced up, and starts getting really cold out, because we have suspension, we have brakes, and we have a few other mods I want to get on the truck before the snow falls. So as I stated in a recent YouTube short, we have our bare brakes ready to go on the F-150, and I cannot wait to get these on. This is going to be awesome, you guys. Here are the front rotors for them, and they're quite beefy. And then we got the rears as well, and the associated brake pads. So we only have calipers for up front, and then we have the new brake pads and rotors for in the back. We also have our stitching cover, steering wheel cover, and this is really cool, you guys. If you're unhappy with your OEM steering wheel cover, if you've cut it up, it's got dirt, it's been destroyed, and you're looking for something new without having to spend a ton of money, Stitching Cover sells steering wheel covers for the F-150 Tremor and other F-150s alike, and you can pick your design. They got so many different customization varieties. I picked the orange stitching to match the sort of orange Tremor theme. I went sort of this sway design on the sides from kind of 9 o'clock till 3 o'clock, and then from 6 to 12, we got this sort of leather, and on the top of it, we got this sort of orange pinstripe. So very excited to get this on, and I want to get this on sooner than later before it gets too cold outside. So this, when we're folding this around our steering wheel, we don't crack the leather or sort of crease it or ruin it. I want to do this in a nice warm environment if possible. You also get included a sort of sewing kit with orange stitching and a needle and a bunch of other stuff, so that this all looks very factory and very OEM-like. So very cool mod, can't wait to get that guy put on. And those of you who've been following this build from the beginning, you know we are rocking a 2.5-inch auto spring level kit on the Tremor, and we have a halo lift coming for the truck, and that's going to entail new upper control arms, a full shock and full strut, so we get rid of the level puck, and I cannot wait to see how that rides, how it looks. We'll do a comparison from the auto leveling kit to the halo kit, see which rides higher, see which sits higher. I'm curious to know how much adjustability we have with the halo kit, as they are adjustable coilovers. And then in about a week or so, we're gonna be taking my brother-in-law's 2016 F-150 and giving it a bit of a transformation, sort of from a stock look to a more modified look. We got some aftermarket headlights going on it, some wheels and tires, and some tailgate LEDs as well. So stay tuned for that, you guys. Should be a nice transformation coming up for that. But let's get right into it. Our Triple A liner for our tailgate, we already have the box liner in, and it has been fantastic, you guys. This thing has held up really, really well. There's no curling in it, there's no twisting in it. It just sits very nicely in the box. It prevents everything from moving around. And if you're like me and you procrastinate getting a bed liner put into your truck for whatever reason, because you don't want to give up your truck for a day or two, or you're just too lazy, or maybe it's just too expensive. I know there is a variety of different prices that get charged for bed liners. You can always pick yourself up one of these. It's quite thick. It's gonna prevent your box from getting scratched, damaged. I have a whole install video on this guy right here. I mean, it's very, very straightforward, but if you guys want to go check it out, make sure you guys do that. And to complement it, we have the tailgate liner as well from Triple A Liners. So this guy here is we're gonna pop out these little bottom corks here, these little bottom nubs, and then we are going to put the factory screws through each of these holes right into the liner and then right into our tailgate, and it'll all fasten down nicely. And then for kind of over in this area here where we don't have any fasteners, we have a really strong double-sided adhesive tape that's going to go right on here and hopefully hold this all down very nicely. So what I'm going to do to start is I'm just going to take a 1/4-inch drill bit and my drill, and I'm just going to pop all these holes out just like that. So T25 Torx bit, and we'll take these out. And then once you have everything drilled out, simply reinsert your screws. All right, so not too bad, but we're definitely gonna need the double-sided tape to assist us on this install. So I will use the provided tape that they give us. It's quite thin, only like 1/4 inch, and we're gonna put around the whole perimeter here all the way around. I didn't wanna go too crazy on it, but just to kind of keep it all down, we need that. If you don't really care as much, then maybe just tack your little corners down here and you can call it good, but I want this sitting nice and tight, so we're gonna do the whole perimeter. All right, so now that our double-sided tape is all on, let's go ahead and we'll peel off this little red protection part here, and then we'll get it all cinched down. I suck at this. All right, okay. So I got the mat mostly secure. It looks really, really good. There's just a couple corners here that are lifting up, mostly because it's too cold outside. In hindsight, I should have just pulled the whole truck back into the garage, closed the doors, and had this nice and warm and nice and hot in here. And it would have made this a lot more pliable and our 3M tape a little bit more adhesive and just easier to work with. So that's my bad. If you live in a warm climate, nothing to worry about. You can get these corners cinched down right. But most of it sits down really, really nicely. And there's just a couple corners I need to rework on my own time. Aside from that, it fits very, very well. It fits into all these grooves very, very nicely, retaining the factory hardware, and obviously matches our AAA box liner that we already have on the truck. There's no issues with closing the tailgate with this cover on. And if we take a look in the back there, you can just see how the liner sort of looks and how it sits in the box once it's all on. And none of the tailgate liner sticks past the tailgate, so you don't have to worry about it looking ugly. It retains that factory look, and once we get all of our corners sort of cinched up here, it's gonna look really, really good. So very, very happy with the overall install of this product. Now I know most people have the spray and box liners from the dealership. If you're like me and you procrastinate and you don't end up getting it done, and you probably never will, but you want that immediate protection, make sure you guys check out AAA liners. They also sell this as a combo kit. So if you have a brand new truck and you're looking to get interior rubber floor mats, laser cut floor mats, they sell the bed liner as a combo kit with the interior floor mats for a very reasonable price. So make sure you guys check them out. They also sell a variety of other F-150 accessories on their website. So I'm gonna get the rest of this all cleaned up tonight. I'm gonna be pulling my truck in the garage, getting it all nice and warm. And I'm probably gonna start plugging away at my bare brake install and making the YouTube video for that. So stay tuned for all that, you guys. That will be coming to you shortly. Aside from that, that's all I got for you in this video today. So thank you guys so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next one.